Hello teacher, hello mate. My name is Pedro Guerrero. I'm a student Bachelor English as a foreign language. I'm young 39 years old. I'm from Barranquilla and study Bachelor English as a foreign language. And today I want to share with you the answer for the question for our course Language Form and Function. For our first activity, we have 4 questions that we have to answer, taking in mind our previous knowledge and the paragraphs in the course. The first question is, how do you compare the question from Wallace Chafe at the beginning of the chapter with the purpose of linguistics? For the first question, I think that the people linguistic look at the language not only that the way the human used to communicate, because for them the linguistic need a deeper research, because it's interesting for them the way that the language was evolution, how some language disappear, how start all this topic about the language and something like that. The second question is, what do you think some people approach the study of linguistics with the apprehensiveness? Is this your case? Explain. I think they do with the aim of getting the most accurate answer of all their questions in fast way, but at the same time that this response follows a pattern to always allows them to have a logical sequence. In my case, it's not my case, because I always take a problem time before using a judgment or expressing my point of view on some topic. Third question: is the linguistic about currents and usage of the language? Explain. I don't think so, because I think the linguistic is deeper, because as I said, they always try to find solution or information about how started the language, but the language like a grammar, or part the language like a grammar, is totally different that we want to find with the study of the linguistic. The fourth question, or the question D, is, what are the meaning of the great contributions to linguistics 5? How would you level each of them? For example, Ferdinand de Saussure, the father of the modern linguistics. Okay, in this question I have find it four people: Ferdinand de Saussure, André Martinet, Chomsky, and Austin. The first one, Ferdinand de Saussure, he was the first to define the oral language would be the focus of the study linguistics. Also makes the distinction between language, oral language, and speech. Even today, its classification is fundamental for speech and therapies. The contribution for André Martinet determined that the linguistic focus on the study of oral language with is the vocal acoustic type, that this language is what we learn by difficult or natural way. The third one is Chomsky. He focused on the way to which language is acquired and the process at the mental level, in addition to the phonemes on language acquisition based for observation, and propose certain theories that have been endorsed the refuted over time. And finally, we have the Justin. His contribution was the theory of the act of the speech. He writes in the conference, How Do You Do Things with the Words, where he proposed initially that the old statement of reality. Okay, guys, that's all for now. That was my question. I wait for your comment and goodbye.